Hello everyone, welcome to the How to Craft Network studio. My name is Tony Darroch, and if you're tuning in today, you've absolutely come for the inspiration for the Create Together Club. Thank you so much if you did buy the club. This is 1 week's worth of inspiration, so that means 7 shows, and hopefully in each show I will be doing 2 demos. Some of the shows which I will be doing maybe pre-record due to other commitments, but you will still get all of that inspiration. And I do encourage you to maybe take your stamp and do the same, chop it up a little bit, create your own inspiration and share it on the social media pages, i.e. the Eureka fan page. It's not too late to join the club. You can join the club at any point throughout the year. Basically, the cost is $2.99 and we send you 3 A5 stamps over the course of the year. This is the first stamp, which we're all super excited about, and you can just pay that cost and we will send you those 3 stamps through the post. It's always a nice surprise when you do get them on your doorstep as well, and then you get the follow-up with me stood here in studio. Now, if you can't watch the shows when they're actually broadcast, that's absolutely fine. They're on YouTube, they never go away. There's never been more of a reason to subscribe to our channel. So it's the How to Craft Network studio. Click that subscribe button and you will get all the notifications when we are live, and you can always go back and watch the videos. Don't forget to click the bell as well, that gives you that ½ an hour notice. Now, the stamp from the Create Together Club is a note to say. A lot of you will have the stamp by now. If not, please keep your fingers crossed it lands anytime soon, and you can craft along if you want to, or you can sit back, enjoy the show and then catch up later in the day, evening, week, month. As I say, they never go away, and it's going to be great to see all of the inspiration from you and your lovely friends and my friends and me, and see how people use them differently. So this is the first stamp from the Create Together Club. So it's an A5 one. Really different. I wanted something that's going to create some amazing masculine cards. I have seen designs similar to this in the past, but these ones are really different in the sense you get all of those beautiful backgrounds which are going to make them look unique. And you can be quite creative in the sense vintage, modern, colourful, inky, so many ways. So shall we get straight into the inspiration? This is a pre-record, so I can't see any comments, but please do chat amongst yourselves. I know you'll all be here excited for the inspiration, and just enjoy the show. So first of all, let's just have a look what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do 2 cards today, really different, and then over the course of the week I will give the cards away. So if you're watching this show, after the show has finished, pop a comment underneath the live video and I will send the cards I make. So if you've bought the Create Together Club, pop a comment underneath, let me know your thoughts. Did you enjoy the inspiration? And I will be posting every single make out. And if I do 2 demos in 7 shows, 14 cards to give away. So that's super cool. So on my desk here, I have some craft coloured cards. Going to be a little bit different with our first card. Move some things out of the way. So I'm just going to pop this craft card into my Eureka. So as you can see from the stamp set here, the actual typewriter itself is huge. You get some sort of like jumbled up words, letters. Then we get the splats, the circle solid, the edge, butterflies, which look beautiful on the paper. And then we have a beautiful set of sentiments which fit within as well. So first of all, I'm just going to grab my stamp. As you can see, I've been really mucky with it because I have been playing. So excited about this one, really different, not a flower in sight for a change. I'm just going to pop this onto here and I'm just going to gold emboss this one. I'm going to show you lots of different ways to use this stamp: heat emboss, stamping, resist, paper piecing. So you must make sure you're getting for all of that inspiration. You joined the club for a reason, so hopefully I'm going to be able to inspire you to get cracked on and be creative. So I'm just going to anti-static this cardstock. If you are wanting to join the club, you can join at any point. You can wait till the second stamp's released. It's the £30 and we'll send you this one and the second one. And if you want to join it on the third part, you can do that too. So it doesn't matter when you join the club, you will get all 3 stamps if they've been released. And if you join it in the middle, you'll get 1 and 2 and you'll have to wait for the third. So it is on the How to Craft Network website. And if you just put in together, it comes straight up. So let's get a sticky ink pad on here. I'm going to heat emboss this one in gold. Make sure I get all of that lovely detail on there. So this is onto craft card, is this one. Let's just grab a card blank. Gold embossing. Oh, that's beautiful, that. So pretty. And you can, I have a concept card as well to show you in one of the shows. So it's got some moving parts, which is super cool too. So let's just get this one heat set. So take my gun, get it hot. This is going to look fabulous when we heat emboss this one onto the craft coloured card. So when my gun's hot, I'm just going to pop that gun onto there. Less time on the card means less warp in the card. So as soon as that powder changes, and you'll know when it's changed because it goes from like a brushed effect to quite a shiny effect. Obviously that depends on what embossing powder you use, but on this one, make sure I've got it all. I think I have. So let's just show you this one here. Look at that. Wow, so pretty. I'm just going to take my scissors. I'm just going to cut this one out. Now it has got 2 like knobbly bits on the end at the top there where you reel your paper in. But because I'm not the best fussy cutter in the world, they're going to have to go. But if you do like to fussy cut, which I know a lot of you do, go for it and go around that intricate detail around there. I'm just quickly going around here. Now you could add some dimension to this with coloured pencils if you wanted to. I'm going to leave it as is though, but think about your watercolours are in and around to create like a vintage typewriter, and on some texture on the paper if you wanted to. You can see that lovely detail on there. It is really, really lovely. So let's just move this one out of the way. So let's bring in our card here. Just take my stamp off the door here. So let's just bring in our card here. So what I've done is, just to be a little bit creative today, I have cut these little pieces, and these were just some offcuts from the cardstock, just some squares. And I thought, let me just grab. We could be a little bit more creative than just what it is in the stamp set. So I felt like if we took the lovely word sentiment, which is this one here, and our block, and popped it onto our block. Look. And then if we took an ink pad, I'm just going to go with the one that's to hand here, like a blackish colour. I'm just going to ink it up a little bit, and I'm just going to take these squares. I'm just going to randomly pop some detail on there. Can we see that here? And you can do them in any colours you wanted to. Repeat the stamp if you wanted to. There we go. So we've got those like letters on there. And then I thought we could draw some envelopes on here. So I've just got a fine liner pen here. So wish me luck, everybody. I'm just going to take my pen. I'm just drawing a flap on there like so. And then I'm just going to bring down. So this is a square envelope. You see that there? And then with this one, I'm going to do the same. This is more of a rectangular shape. Now this would look cool on patterned paper too. Two envelopes, you see that there? And another one here. If we do it on like striped paper, fun polka dot paper, see that there? We've got our own little envelope. So I'm just going to take my blending brush here and just add a bit of colour to the edge, just to give them a little bit of dimension. I don't even know what ink is on this one. Could be anything. Just can we see now? So we've sort of like created a little bit of dimension on our envelope, just by adding a touch of colour to the edges. Like so. Quite cool, hey? So let's bring in our craft coloured card. So I have some of that lovely Magnolia paper from the Thirsty Brush collection. And I'm just going to stick this one absolutely flat. That's if my glue isn't blocked up. No, I don't think it is. It is. Oh, blah, hey. I'm going to take my little pokey end here and just give that a twizzle. There we go. I think we should be fine now. If you really do struggle for your men's cards, this stamp is really going to help you out, guys. But equally, I'm going to show you over the course of the next 7 days how you can really jazz this one up and make it look beautiful for a female also. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to use the full typewriter. Just going to maybe go off slightly. I'm going to turn my card over, cut away the excess. And then I'm just going to take, as you can see here now, when we butt it up to the edge, can we see I've got that lovely sort of typewriter design on here? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let's get some pads under here first and then show you how we're going to be quite creative and build this one together. So this one's going to be on pads. Super easy card. You could batch make this one, couldn't you? So let's put this one up to the side of our card. Can we see? I'm just going to put this to the side. Twist those edges up like so. You can see we've got like our detail on there. And then I've got our lovely washi. So you don't forget you can incorporate your washi and things like that. And then let's get some pads behind here. I might not use them all actually. We'll see. I might double pad. So let's just play around with some placement here. So top one, and we'll do one at the base, and then we'll do You can see that there. So we've got our lovely envelopes going on. Then we have our fabulous words. Let's pop these on pads too. So I've got have a great day from the washi tape sentiment, and I've got the sepia tone ones, because in keeping with our card. So I'm going to go have a great day, and then thank you, friend. I'm not going to put any sparkles on because I want to try and keep it quite masculine stroke feminine. So I'll just stand this card up and show you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that lovely inspirational video from the design teammates, because it's a shame not to show you all what they've all been up to. And then I have another fabulous demo. Let's just show you this one here. How cool is that? Now you could ink blend, add texture, add sparkle if you want to. There's simply no rules. So that's card number 1 of card 4. Look at that. Of card 14. Super, super cool. So have a look at this lovely video that we showed you at the start. Grab some more inspiration as I get ready for the second demonstration. See you in a second. So then, demonstration number 2. So sometimes I know some of you don't like the talking and the chit chat between the inspiration that we give you on the How to Craft Network. So this week for the pre-record, I'm not going to be doing that. So for those of you that don't like it, make the most of it, because as you all know, I do like to talk to my friends, but when it's a pre-record, nobody's here. I've got no mate. So let's be a little bit creative. Okay, what's next? So that lovely ABC sort of jumbled up alphabet on this block here. I have some like panels going on here. So I've got some thin ones, some fat ones. As you can see, just all offcuts actually, which I just dragged out of my bin when I was prepping my demos, because it's a shame to waste them, isn't it? I've got a black ink pad here, and I'm just gonna ink up this sort of lovely texture background. I'm just going to stamp some detail, first, second, third generation, on to these panels. I might not use them all, but I might, so I'm going to go straight on. Just catching that detail. Daisy. So just offcuts, they will obviously be cut down. So let me just move this out of the way. Let's just clean our station a little bit. And this is the great thing about this lovely, lovely set. You've got all those textured things as well, so you could just get away with making textured cards, really, if you wanted to. So what I've got planned is, she says, let's just show you how I've done. So I already have stamped, you've just seen me do the typewriter, haven't you, in gold. I stamped this in black and coloured it with my alcohol markers. If you're wanting to get exactly the same colour as me today, I used the Gossip alcohol markers, and these are the colours that I used, okay, from the Gossip pens. But you can use any pens in your stash, you know, if you haven't got our products, it's not the end of the world. You know, use what you've got in your stash. But if you do want to do exactly the same, B62, B64 are the colours that I used, so you can create that. So stamped onto white, coloured with my pens and cut out. So you can do that as well at home. So let's be a little bit creative with our background here. So I have a piece of white cardstock. I'm using the right glue. I'm just going to pop this onto a black top folding note card. And then I have all of these texture bits that we've just done. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of them. I'm just going to pop them onto the card, just random. Straight, if possible, Tony. And then, oopsie daisy, and then the thin one too. Just creating like a textured background. Now, obviously, you could use the letters direct onto the back if you wanted to. Just put this one down, it's a bit long. And then pop one here, look. And then I have, let's just set that aside. So I've just got some pattern paper here. I'm going black and white today. You can do whatever colours you want to. So I've used our banner punch, and all I've done is I've created myself a pretty banner. I'll just show you the banner punch. Probably a lot of you have got this one, so it's this one. I'll just show you very quickly on this one. So I'm creating another banner. So I'm just going to pop the black piece in here as far back as it needs to go in the centre. And then I'm just going to give myself that banner edge. It'd help if it was straight. It didn't pop it in straight, but it's okay. Let me do the other end. Pop it in straight, don't it? It does help. So in the centre, hopefully I get it right this time. There we go. There we go. And then I've got our other piece here, look. And we're just going to pop this straight in here as well. This is sort of our black and white striped paper. And I get that lovely banner edge on there as well. Just move this out of the way. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of those. And I'm just going to stick them, as you can see, one on top of the other, just to give me that sort of banner effect. And then I'll trim it down. If you don't have a banner punch, just use your scissors. Might not get it straight, but you know, these things are not unachievable. Like so. And then we have our black and white one, our plain one. And then I'm just going to pull this into play here. So I'm just going to see first where we want everything. I'm going to trim it back to about here. Like so. I don't think it really matters where you place the design on there. I'm just going to bring in our lovely, can we see this here? Typewriter. Might do that actually off the page. Should we do that one off? That looks cool, doesn't it? Let's do it off. So let's start to build this card. So I'll just get some more pads. And pop that one down there. Make sure it's straight. Also, I'd put that one I think this might need some texture. We can come back to it though. We'll see how we've got our banners there. And then I'm just going to take from the same stamp set some of this. So you've got these lovely, can we see these splats here? And we've got that lovely circle design on there. So let's just swap this one out for the texture here. I'm just, 1 second, I'm just going to grab an ink pad that sort of complements our lovely typewriter there. So try and keep it in theme a little bit. I'm just going to ink up this lovely, oh, that's beautiful. How cool is that? And then I'm just going to add a little bit of texture to the top. You see that there? Maybe get a bit of texture here because I've got a fingerprint there now. And then let's just add a little bit to this bottom corner here, maybe. Just pull this back in so you can see what I'm doing. And then the circle stamp that's in there, there is a circle stamp which has got like a beautiful exterior, nice edge on there. And then on the other colour blue, hopefully this is going to show in a different colour. And we get that lovely, lovely texture come through on our design. Can we see that there? Hopefully you can see. And this just takes away just that plain background, like so. And then I'm just going to take my typewriter here. I'm just going to add some more pad. And I'm going to double pad this one because I've got this sort of rise and fall here. Just going to double pad so I get the depth on my card and nothing's going to sit with a big hump with those banner dies underneath as well. I'm going to stick. Make them in the right place. I need some lower. Think about where I'm going to place this. I think I'm going to go here. Means this is going to need triple padding because it's really super high. I'll just grab some more pad. I do want this to be turned up a little bit anyway. So I'm just going to see if I don't actually, it's stuck, it doesn't need it, it's fine. I'm okay with that. No need for a double pad on there. And then with the sort of waist that we've got going on here, in the stamp set, you get those lovely sentiments. So I've got just a everyday happy birthday. I think I'm going to try and attempt to stamp this with my acrylic block. Wish me luck, everybody. Don't try this at home. You all have a eureka. There we go. Happy birthday. And then just to tie it all together, I have some lovely sort of twine, which you all know I love my twine. Just to create a bit of texture on our card, so it's not just all paper and things. Get those legs as long as we can. And then I'm just going to think about how I'm going to tie this all together. I love the texture on a card where you've got that sort of dimension. One of my all-time favourites. Shorten the legs there. And I think we'll just pop some glue. Ooh, the daisy. Let me just clean this off. Decided to come out itself there. Just give that a second to dry. And the glue does dry clear, so don't worry about any glue or spillage or anything like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my sentiment and I'm just going to turn up those corners. I am going to get my brush and just add a little bit of colour to the edge. I'll add a bit of glue to the centre. It looks like a bit of a typewriter reel. You could add some stitching around there too. And there we go. Just needs a bit of sparkle, hey? So let's just show you this card. I'll show you both cards stood up actually. That one, and just give this one a good scoreline. There we go. 2 cards today. Day 1 of the fabulous inspiration for the Create Together Club. 2 cards for you to go out there. So if you are crafting along and you are replicating what I'm doing, they are your 2 cards for today. Okay, so don't forget to craft along. You will have your stamp imminently if you haven't already. So we need to be creative. Don't forget, I am giving all of the cards away that I am making throughout the Create Together 7-day inspiration. So pop a comment underneath this video. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited for another day's worth of inspiration? Just let me know. I will catch you all later for some more inspiration. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye.